It's time once again for your update from the city of New Hope. Always a pleasure to talk with the mayor, Kathi Hemken. Welcome, Mayor. How are you on this fine day?
Hi, Dave. It looks like fall is just creeping up on us, isn't it?
Yes, something has changed a little bit in the air, and that will affect a couple of the events and be part of some of the events we talk about here. So let's get right to some of the things that are coming up in the city. And here's a great one for your calendar. It's City Day, and that's coming up, and that's actually City Days this time, October 27th, 5 to 7 at City Hall. Tell us a little bit about the fun of this event and why residents should attend.
Well, we've done this for years and we've had it outside at times. Last year we had it outside and it didn't work as well as we wanted it to. So this year we're going to do it inside. We changed the hours. It's during the week on the 27th from 5 to 7. And so people can come into City Hall. They can visit with all of the department heads, see what they're all doing. Our big trucks will be in the parking lot. And that's one of the fun things about this, because while they're in City Hall, they'll also get to look at the pictures that the kids have drawn. We have a Human Rights Commission, and they have donated color crayons to the kindergartners in District 281. And the color crayons are skin tones. And they've asked the kids to draw a picture of either themselves or somebody they live with or their friend in those skin tones. And those pictures will all be displayed at City Hall. And they're so cute. They really are. So they'll be on display all that week. And then after City Day, they're having a trunk and treat outside. And that'll be by the police station, that end of the parking lot outside. And the kids could just go from car to car and pick up some Halloween treats. And just be a fun day. So bring the kids.
Yeah.
And it's 5 to 7 and spend the evening with us. And there'll be some food trucks there too, I think.
Fantastic. Always a great event and a great way to learn more about the city of New Hope. It is voting time now as we record this. We are ready for people to absentee vote. Tell us a little bit about the voting process and places for information about voting.
So the election is November 8th, but just recently, the last few years, they've decided to let people vote early without any reason to vote early. So they can go to City Hall now between 8 and 4:30. And they could register and they could get their absentee ballot. They could fill it out right there, put it in the ballot box, and they're done. Some people don't want to do that. They want to go to the polls. If they do want to do that, they can register at City Hall and then wait and go to the polls. But you have to register before the middle of October because they have to get on the list and all that stuff. So right now, though, they can go to City Hall and vote. In New Hope, there will be a candidate forum on the 6th of October, and that's for the city council. There's 2 seats up and there's 4 people running for them. So they'll have a candidate debate on the 6th at 7 o'clock at City Hall. And that's run by the League of Women Voters.
Very good. And CCX Media also will be there to record it. So if you're not able to attend that night or watch that night, you can certainly watch for it later on CCX Media. Job Fair coming up on October 13th. Tell us again a little bit about the background of this event coming together and all of the interest in trying to find people to work.
Well, there's so many jobs available and not enough people to fill those jobs. And sometimes it's difficult to go from place to place trying to apply for a job. So our community development guys have set up a job fair on the 13th of October. It'll be at City Hall from 10 to 1. And the reason for that hours is we want to be able to get the high school kids on their lunch break to come there and see these employers. There's 26 of them that'll be there. So there'll be a lot of employers and a lot of interest. We hope all we need now is people willing to apply.
All right. And the city's website, great place to find out more about that event, newhopemn.gov, and about all the other events we're talking about. The next one in September, a tree planting. This sounds like a fun event. Where is it happening?
Well, from Healthy Living in Hennepin County, we got a grant. And with that grant, we bought some fruit trees. And those fruit trees are going to be planted at Little Acre Park at 5:30 on September 28th. If you want to come help with the planting, you can. Or if you just want to watch them plant, you can come and do that too. So September 28th at 5:30 at Little Acre Park.
We had talked earlier about the trunk or treat with the City Day event. That's in the end of October once again. But now if you want to get an early start on getting some treats, you can go out in early October. And this is around the City Hall Trail. What's this special event that was a big hit, I know, last year?
It's called Trick and Trot. The idea is the kids walk around that whole trail at Civic Center Park They'll stop at different stations, pick up little goodies,
Mhm.
some candy, some little trinkets from the businesses that are supporting this. This is 4:30 to 6:30 on the 8th of October. Now, you do have to register for this because we need to know how much stuff to bring.
Okay.
I believe it's $10 a child, but you should know that we have some money in the Park and Rec Department for financial aid. You simply have to go into City Hall, bring identification that you live in New Hope, like a picture ID. If it's the wrong address, bring something that shows the right address and the picture ID.
Okay.
Fill out a little form, and the city will pay for half of that fee. So if you need some financial help, we really want the kids to be there. So if you need some financial help, it's there for you. If you don't, come to trick or trot.
Okay. And that is the earlier part of the evening. Then I understand right after that, there's a free movie as well in the park, and it is Halloween themed, correct?
Transylvania too. Yes, it's
Okay.
holiday theme, obviously. So we do want the kids to dress up in their Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
And the movie is free. So if you don't want to do the trick and trot idea and the $10, you can just come to the movie for free. Be sure you bring a chair or a blanket because there's no bleachers anymore. You
Okay.
have a place to sit.
Great idea. Great fun that evening. Now let's go earlier that day. Here's an opportunity for the parents and adults to get rid of some stuff. So tell us about the drop-off day and how this is really helpful for the city.
It's called Special Materials Drop-Off. So all those half cans of paint and some oil you might not know what to do with. Some of the things, there is a cost to it though. So you should look on the city's website and see the brochure. Some things like mattresses and electronics, there may be a cost to it, but most of the stuff is free that you could drop off. It's 8:30 to 4:30, or 8:30 to 4:30.
I believe 8 to 3 is what I have. 8 to 3. Does
8 to
that sound
3.
right?
Yes, but do not come at 8 o'clock because there's a
Right.
long line. Give that line about half hour to get going out of there, and better to come about 9 o'clock. It's in Brooklyn Park, 8300 Noble. So you just go there again, bring your driver's license and some proof that you live in the city of New Hope.
Yeah, great event again to get rid of some of that stuff that might have piled up in your garage over the summer. New Hope Skating School, a proud participant and user of the New Hope Ice Arena, and they've got some activities starting up. Give us a little preview of what they've got coming.
This starts on the 17th of October. It's a 2-month class, and it's for kids 3 and older. They really ask that the little ones wear a helmet though, because they apparently fall. If I was taking that class, I would have to wear a helmet too. So if you're interested in that, again, you can go onto the In Motion. It'll tell you all the details of the classes, when they start and the different times for different ages. So they try to keep everyone in the same ability together. Not so much the age, but the ability.
Okay.
And of course, they wouldn't put me with the 3. Well, they might put me with the 3-year-old.
Yeah, you never know where they would put us. So that's at the New Hope Arena. Make sure you stop by and find out more about that. A lot of recreation opportunities out and about throughout the community. But there's also a neat thing the city does is have some recreation opportunities at home. Tell us more about that.
Well, I came across this reading the In Motion, and I thought, what a great idea for grandparents, aunts. You got the kids for the weekend and you don't know what to do with them. We have recreational kits that you can purchase, and there's all the things that you need to make a snow globe or a holiday clay mosaic. So you have to return the kits, I think, a week after you get them. But there's a lot of stuff in the kits, and if you buy one kit, you can do 3 or 4 of the same project with the kids. It makes a great little gift for the kids to take home, or a little gift for them to give somebody. So they're called home recreation kits. You get them from City Hall.
And just to make a note once again, and Mayor, does it work for those kits as well? Some of the financial aid, again, there's opportunities. You want everyone to participate in New Hope.
We do. I'm not sure that it does work for those because of there's a cost to buying the equipment that goes into that, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yep, New Hope's website, newhopemn.gov. Find out more about those kits and opportunities for some financial help maybe. Hidden Valley Park, let's talk a little bit about what's going on out and about in the parks. What is the latest on some work going on there?
Well, we did the container where the equipment is going, but the equipment got delayed in shipping. So now the equipment has been shipped. They hope to have it done by the end of this week. So That's this week when this is being shown. So
All
they
right.
hope to have it done and the kids could be out there playing. There's just been so many delays on this, but they'll get there.
Yep. All right. Opportunity to get out there and have some fun before the snow flies. That's going to be a little while as well. One final update you wanted to pass along, a property right across the road from New Hope, the Four Seasons Mall. What can you tell us about what is happening there?
Well, even though this isn't in New Hope, it really, a lot of us look at it every day as we drive by. I understand that the city of Plymouth has bought that mall and they've now executed a demolition contract. So that demolition will happen like in January or February of next year. And then after that happens, they really aren't sharing much with us as to what's going to be built there. I'm sure they're still looking at they've had some proposals and they've fallen through. So we don't know about that, but we do know that the mall is going to be taken down and go away. Thank goodness.
All right. Good update to pass along to residents. And again, that is all that's on the latest update for the city of New Hope. If you want to find out more, go to the city's website, newhopemn.gov. And again, a lot of activities coming up in the city. So stick with us here in a second. We're going to show you some of the things coming up in the next month. Mayor Hemken, thanks once again for your time. Look forward to talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Dave. See you.
Learn more about the connection at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.